So when buyers are looking to get into these restoration projects with these historic homes, one of the things that they oftentimes aren't aware of is what's behind the walls. So in today's episode, you're going to get to see what's behind the walls before we make it all pretty. I'm Katie Anderson with Keller Williams Realty Gulf Coast, and I am your historic home expert. Welcome back to the Barcelona house, the renovation project we've been talking about here in Pensacola, Florida. Today, what we're going to look at is we're going to get in there and show you the three things that we found in there. We're going to look at wiring, we're going to look at plumbing, and we're going to look at fun with termites. Come on in.
Hey guys, I'm Ashley and we're taking on this massive historic project. Let's talk about the three things that you find behind walls in these old houses. The first one is going to be electrical. If you look up above me, this is all knob and tube. When this house was first built, this would have been the electrical that is running. In a house of this age, you have to expect that you're going to find it. But what we also didn't expect to find is aluminum wiring here too. You see right there where it's tied in, the aluminum wiring is tied into the knob and tube. That's a fire hazard. So we're going to go through and update the wiring throughout this entire property to get it up to modern day code. That's not something you want to skimp on an old house. Next thing we're going to talk about is our plumbing. If we walk over here, if this house had plumbing when it was first built, it would have been galvanized iron plumbing. This was the most common type back in the day. Next, it went into copper plumbing. And if you look up above me, you see copper pipes. A lot of water damage is caused when inexperienced people that aren't familiar with these old houses combine and join copper and galvanized iron plumbing together, which you see just above up there. Those corrode one another and cause serious leaks. So again, we're taking all that out and we're gonna update it with PEX plumbing, which is today's standard plumbing. All right, let's go talk about some termites. All right, so let's talk about termites. Here was where our bathroom was. We obviously have a ton of different water damage in there, but this is the big one right here that we wanna look at. These runs are from termites in there. So this termite damage makes this wood incredibly soft and easy. So we have to replace this wood. You see this is super soft here and you can't always see the runs unless you pick it up. So the first thing to do is determine if you have an active infestation or not. I don't see any dust around here and we had our pest control guys come out, and so there isn't an active infestation, which means we're good there. But now we need to go through and replace all of the compromised wood and then make sure you get a termite bond on this house moving forward so they can stop any of this damage before it happens.
So now you've seen a little bit of an introduction to what kind of big expenses might come up when you are looking for your next project. And I would love to be the person to help show those to you, help you investigate those kind of things, and look at, do you have plaster and lath? Do you have a crawl space that you can access your plumbing? There are a lot of intricacies that can make these projects more daunting or less. And I would love to be your historic home expert to help you with every step of that way. In the meantime, if you have anything else that you're hoping Ashley and I cover in this renovation series, please comment below. Let us know what kind of things you want to see, what kind of topics you need us to cover, and we would be happy to do that. Have a great day.